I will use any excuse to consult the Pepsi wizard. So before we spin, we were going to see if this is going to be for trading cards or if it's going to be for a big prize. So how about, get your emotes ready, how about we consult the Pepsi wizard? Heads, it's going to be trading cards. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Oh, didn't last. It kicked it right off. Feel free to guess along. You don't get anything for winning except the adoration of your peers. Drain those batteries. And it's on number 7. Also, I have lost the Pepsi wizard. I've lost our divinator. Where did he go? Oh no. That's at least a century of bad luck. Hailing from the wonderful world of, hey, that's been in the Prize-O-Matic for a long time. We have Who Framed Roger Rabbit movie trading cards. 9 movie photo cards, 1 stick of bubblegum by Topps. The year on these is 87. One thing I noticed about these is that from this era, we've actually opened a few movie type cards that are in this exact packaging. And they all seem to be about the same. I think we've done Ghostbusters, we've done Howard the Duck. I think even like the Dinosaurs Attack cards are packaged in the same way. Aether says, eat the gum, I will. But I did notice, I don't know, is the gum in this package? I feel like... Wait. Because when I... I don't think the gum is in the package, because when I pulled it out from the thing, I was feeling it for the raised portion where the gum used to be, and this one just doesn't have gum. It literally just up and left. I'm sorry. I know you guys were looking forward to seeing me eat more old gum, more 32-year-old gum on this show, but tonight's not going to be the night. I really hope and don't hope at the same time that we get a Judge Doom card. Just because, I mean, I feel like I'm in good company when I say this, and by good company I mean I'm definitely not the only person, but he fucking scared me as a kid. I did not like that character, and for the longest time I refused to watch this movie specifically because of Judge Doom. I'm okay with it now. Now I laugh at it because it's really kind of fucking stupid, but I really did not like him. Like, I don't think I could properly put that into words. And the first card we get is Good Morning Toontown. And I'm trying to focus on that. It's like, it looks kind of washed out. I don't know if that's like, if that's what it looked like. Also, Toontown. Rest in peace, Toontown. I vaguely remember that game. I do like on the backs of these cards, though, that they are written in the manner like a screenplay, where it says interior, exterior, factory, Toontown, morning, you know, time of day, all that stuff, and then gives a description of the scene. I kind of want to know, like, if we get a character card, is it going to be, like, part of the script, like, from the screenplay? That's actually a really fun way of putting it together. Is this the same... Look at that look at the difference in font right there. It's like, this is needlessly squished, and this is... Huh. Oh well. These are printed all over the place. And yeah, I guess I could also point out, you know, with these written like a screenplay, all of the characters, the locations, all of the important nouns that are in the sentence, they're all fully capitalized. Which, as somebody who's like written screenplays and like studied it and worked in film and stuff, it's like weird touches like that that I actually appreciate. Here's okay, well, we don't, I mean, we kind of have a Judge Doom card, kind of. This is the scene, of course, where he gets blasted with the is it called dip? It's called dip, right? The stuff that melts the cartoon characters and turns them into just ink, I think. And then he has that Wicked Witch moment. Oh, wow, the printing on this one is all kinds of fucked up, unless it actually... I don't remember it looking this bad in the... It ain't gonna focus, there we go. Look at that! You can tell those print heads were off sync. Oh, yeah, right here. Got that baby going for them cookies. The cookie quest continues. I always kind of liked the baby character from the movie just because of how how absurd it was that, you know, he was a gangster with the fucking cigar. Thankfully, okay, this is the last card, and thankfully it's not a Judge Doom card. We just got Roger Rabbit and, of course, Bob Hoskins, God rest his soul. Oh no, it's the Toon Squad. Oh, that's spelled differently. I was about to say, wasn't that the team from Space Jam? T-U-N-E, I think, for some reason. Oh, because it was Looney Tunes. Is that Looney Tunes? Were they... How do you spell Looney Tunes? Is it T-O-O-N-S or T-U-N-E-S? Oh, is it... Did I just stumble into another Berenstain Bears Mandela effect thing? Are we in the universe where Sinbad was in Shazam, the movie, and not Shaquille O'Neal? Oh no! Pixel Hat Pros and Necros literally at the same time responded with exactly the two separate answers. You see, that's what I was afraid of, okay? That's exactly what I was afraid of. Let's lay the cards out. Let's take a look at, you know, the ones we got and see if I had to pick a favorite. Hang on, is that okay? I mean, we did get the 9 cards, so it's not like we got shortchanged anything aside from the gum, unfortunately. Buster Keaton rules. So now the Pepsi Wizard and a stick of 1987 gum are both unaccounted for somewhere in my house. That is correct, although I think the Pepsi Wizard is underneath this couch. I think he just got flung off, or... I don't know. Again, I don't actually know. And if I had to pick a favorite... I mean, I guess it's easier to knock out the ones that I don't like. The one that's with the printing is all fucked up. I'm going to say no. The one with the font that doesn't match up with the other ones, I'm going to say no. I think the Good Morning Toontown one is all right, but it's so blurry and hard to see that that's going to be a no from me. Judge Doom discovering water sports, I'm going to throw that one in the no pile. I mean, the Toontown pile-up, I'm not really feeling that one. I definitely think Bob and Roger Rabbit, I think, is going to be in the maybe pile. And just because these two characters are in frame together, I'm going to say no on that one. And the cookie jar one, I mean, the subject matter, you know, the baby's so small and it's not really a good still to use for a card like that. If I had to pick the two that I liked, I would have to go with Bob and Roger here, and then just the sign pointing to Toontown, because for some reason I find that amusing. It's that I feel like is one of those like iconic things from the film that I think maybe a lot of people just kind of forget about. And I don't know. I think they're both cool for what it's worth. Also, yeah, we can't ask the Pepsi Wizard any more questions tonight until I find where he went. I'll find him after the stream. I have to think of an outro so I can fade this into the next one. So, okay, I'm gonna be talking right here, and I'm gonna gesture, and then we're gonna fade to the next trading card unbox when I edit this on YouTube. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. That was a single from CNC Music Factory. I'm gonna stop now because that's clicking. Hang on, that is like literally... Okay, hang on. I have an idea. We're gonna have to go into overtime here. It is, if I line it up with the camera, it is on the line between 2 and 7. So Flux Umbreon, Jack Sync, everybody, thank you for the bits as we spun. I appreciate it. So if we're going between... Actually, okay, you know what? I think it landed on 7 last time, and I didn't... Necros 27. That ain't even on the thing. I didn't put another set of cards inside of number 7, so I tell you what, let's just call it 2. Jesus. These are... Okay. Okay. These are... Oh, so you guys are saying it was definitely on 2 anyways. You guys are probably right. These are fucking old. And they're stupid. And they are very much a byproduct of the times. And I don't... You know... They're LAFFS. Trading cards. TV trading cards. And it's a set of trading cards that covers Perfect Strangers, Family Matters, and Full House. It's a rare tradition in this day and age. It's a also, reading the copyright on the back, these are apparently all television shows that were produced by Lorimar Television. So that's the reason why they exist. Because they're all produced by the same people. So we get a free, oh my god, a free LAFFS TV trading card checklist. For a free TV trading card checklist, send your name, address, zip code, and birth date to LAFFS TV Trading Card Checklist, P.O. Box 1492, Churchill, Maryland 21690. Offer expires March 31st, 1992. You guys, it's only March 8th. You better get in quick if you want that. Limit 1 per person. So basically what that's telling me is that none of the cards that are in this booster pack are going to be the checklist. They also sell a collector's album for $15. That price includes postage and handling. Dr. Surgeon Guy, I already hate this. We tried watching Fuller House as a joke. It was a mistake. Full House was total shit. What are you talking about? Alright, let's take a look. I gotta be honest, I watched Family Matters and Full House when I was a kid. I didn't really watch Perfect Strangers, so I'm not really too familiar with that. Also, these are like stuck in the package. Here we go. Oh, shit. We just got ourselves, right out the fucking box, we got ourselves an Urkel card. Hey, I think I've seen that shirt before. Oh, boy. Oh, Jaleel. So that's an Urkel card right out of the gate. I mean, we were talking shit, but the Urkel card is probably going to be my favorite out of the bunch. Except we have a fucking Dave Coulier card. God damn it. Oh my fucking god. Who is he in Full House? He was Joey? Dave Coulier has never said a funny thing in his fucking life, and yet he got to be on Full House. He never had to work another day in his life. I'm sure they made a fortune off of syndication. You've probably heard Dave's voice as Animal and Bunsen Honeydew on Jim Henson's Muppet Babies. Oh really? He was in Muppet Babies? That's weird. That was a weird time when there was like Baby Looney Tunes and Baby Flintstones and Muppet Babies. I don't know who started that trend or why people thought it was necessary, but I hope nothing like that ever happens again. We don't need a bunch of like baby-fied characters. It basically culminated in us getting Rugrats, which was a cartoon about babies that's aged about as well as a baby. I gotta be honest, I didn't really watch Perfect Strangers, so this dude just looks like the type of guy who would be the night shift manager at a hotel. And the shirt that he's wearing looks like a painting. Looks like he just cut up a painting from one of those hotel rooms, and that's what he's wearing. Holy shit! We just have we have an actor card of like Jaleel White to go with Urkel. We have him in and out of character. That's fucking fantastic. I'm getting like I don't know what's up about that gaze, but I'm getting some real Viper vibes off of Jaleel here. You know, Jaleel, like I said, he's got one eye on the camera, he's got one eye on the game. Jaleel White appeared on TV for the first time when he was 3. Since then, he's done TV ads for Kellogg's, Toys R Us, McDonald's, Pepsi, and Jell-O Pudding Pops with the famous funny man Bill Cosby before the rape. The next card is fucking Bob Saget. We were shit-talking these cards, but I like them. We got a Bob Saget, we got 2 Urkels. I mean, I'm not so thrilled about Perfect Strangers, but I noticed that the border color corresponds to the show. And I can see the next one is red, so we got another Family Matters one. I hope it's Carl. I really do. No, it's fucking Jamie Foxx. God damn it. Isn't she the character that got just written out? Wasn't that Judy Winslow? Yeah. Yeah. This character, past a certain point in the show, just fucking vanishes. Like, between seasons, she's gone. None of the characters ever talk about her. She's written out of the show in such a way so that she never existed. And, this is the only proof that she ever existed, I think. Running Naked 6282 says, I've met Dave, he's creepy as fuck. I get that vibe. I kind of get that vibe. I see that. He seems like a weirdo. He always does Popeye impressions. I don't trust anybody who does impressions of Popeye the Sailor Man. Hump D624 Hurley. How's the island doing? Talk about Club Penguin Island. It's gone. That's how it's doing. From the wiki, of course there's a wiki for Family Matters. Dr. Surgeon Guy says the show's creator and a writer of the show said she was cut due to budget consideration. You know, the problem is that Judy Winslow didn't have her own box of cereal like Urkel did. That's the reason why she still wasn't pulling her weight. Jaleel White, he's going on voicing Sonic the Hedgehog. What'd you do? Jamie Foxworth? Oh shit, I dropped that. I want an Olsen Twins card, just because I feel like that would be like the perfect topping of cheese for this stupid collection of things. I can't open. Look, I'm just tearing this apart. I'm trying to open it like nonchalantly. Well, we got the wedding between Uncle Joey, or not Uncle Joey. That's John Stamos. Who the fuck did he play on Full House? I don't even remember. He played Uncle Jesse, not Uncle Joey. That's right. Have mercy. That was his catchphrase. Everyone remembers Dave Couillet's "Cut It Out." No one, you know, have mercy. That was the B-side catchphrase. I don't think Bob Saget had a catchphrase aside from just the entirety of the theme to America's Funniest Home Videos. Honey, I broke the house. This is the episode where, fuck, is it DJ who's trying to drive the car and she drives it through the fucking house? It'll tell us on the back. Hang on. Would your parents stop loving you if you did something wrong? Something like crashing a car into the kitchen? I mean, after that first sentence, would they stop loving you if you did something wrong? I'm like, it depends on what you did. Like, crashing a car into the kitchen is firmly, like, okay, would my parents stop loving me if I just murdered a person in cold blood? Probably. But if I, you know, if I forgot to put the seat down when I finished using the bathroom, you know, they would still love me. I would say crashing a car into the kitchen is firmly in the middle ground between leaving the seat up and shooting someone in the back of the head executioner style and thinking you could get away with it. Up next we have another Urkel card. This one's called In a Jam. I don't remember a lot of moments from Family Matters. That's the problem. Sheep, thank you for the Twitch face. Would my parents stop loving me if I just killed a person in cold blood? Probably. That's one for the quote bot right there. Alright, the last one is... What is that? Joey Goes to Hollywood? Is that just Dave Couillet? Is he laying in snow? Hang on. There we go. Paint me like one of your French girls. You know what I like about this picture? Is that you can tell from the shirt he's wearing, you can immediately date this picture. Now comes the time where we take a look. It's in a book. We take a look at all of the trading cards we've gotten, and I pick the ones I like. I'm going to have to automatically disqualify Perfect Strangers because I really don't have any attachment to those. So that leaves us, of course, with 5 cards from Full House and 4 cards from Family Matters. I'm going to make the executive decision right here, and I'm going to say all of the cards that just came from specific episodes, as funny as the car crashed into the house is, I would say that's the best of them, but I'm really kind of indifferent toward the episode cards. So that leaves us purely with the character cards and the actor cards. And you know my man Steve Urkel is going to come... I mean, actually it looks like I'm... Hang on. I'm summoning Exodia. Judy Winslow, this character doesn't exist, so I don't even know why the hell that card's there. If I had to pick between Urkel in and out of character, I'm gonna go with Urkel. So just Jaleel White by himself, I'm gonna retire that one. And when it comes to the 2 character cards, not the 2 character cards, the 2 actor cards from Full House. My God, this is a hard one. I don't have to pick between the 2. I can say all 3 are my favorite ones. But I'm thinking like, I'm just trying to think the thought process of if I had to pick. Bob Saget is funny for the obvious comedy option. You know, Tourette's guy. Oh, Bob Saget! You know, that's funny. Dave Couillet is low-key, like, he's funny because of how much he fucking sucks, okay? These 2 are pretty damn close. So Urkel's in. He's in. Also,
New fags can't Triforce. Is it Dave or Bob? I mean... Shit. If it's heads, we're going Bob Saget. Heads, Pepsi Wizard. If it's tails, it's going to be Dave Coulier. Okay? It's tails. Dave Coulier is the winner. Bob Saget, I'm sorry, you've been demoted. Technically, I mean, he's still going to make it in, but if I had to pick just from the two shows, it's going to be my man Urkel, and it's going to be Dave Coulier. I didn't know that guy did anything else besides Full House. That impresses me. That he was on Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters cartoon, Muppet Babies, which I can't forgive him for that. That is an unforgivable slight. That's an unforgivable fuck up. That's LAFFS trading cards, and I don't know if I have any more of those. I think maybe I would have to check to see if I have more. Off the top of my head, I don't know if I do. But I'm kind of let down because I think it would be funny to have an Olsen Twins card, just because of the obvious comedy option. I mean, you guys literally earlier when we did the pizza lip balm, you guys you posted the link in chat to the goddamn Olsen Twins song about pizza, like unrelated to the fact that you didn't even know we were going to be opening up Full House trading cards later. That's why I want the Olsen Twins card, because the comedy value, the meme value is there. But for the time being, I mean, this actually turned out to be a little bit funnier than I was expecting, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Out of 12 cards, I mean, we got like 5 of them that were actually pretty good, so that's nearing half. Usually, I don't get to pick out that many cards that I actually like whenever we open these trading cards, so... actually, let me pop this arrow off and stick it back on. That serves the important role of making sure it doesn't drag, and also, I'll describe it real quick. Because I use a motor to spin this that has permanent magnets mounted inside of its shell, there's really 6 kind of hot spots that the arrow favors, which are in between the magnets where the axle kind of comes to a rest. So by picking up the arrow and putting it back on, I just kind of artificially change where those hot spots are. Also, Ultra Bad Gaming. Hang on, I gotta blink that sign for you, buddy. Thank you for the 1,000 Twitch pennies. We're in the dollar territory now. That ain't Twitch pennies. We're in the Twitch dollar territory now. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. Anyways, that's hopefully, you know, I don't know if you're trying to guess number 1,000. The wheel doesn't go that high, but let's see what we got. See, look, it doesn't scrape anymore. Number 6, which actually, hang on, earlier. That's like perfectly on number 6. I think Flux Umbreon actually guessed number 6 on the last spin, so they weren't right that time. But you know, I think I'm gonna give Flux Umbreon. I'm gonna give Flux a win on the technicality because they said 6 at some point during the stream. They got it. Number 6 right there. Oftentimes when we open up trading cards on GatorUNbox, it's usually just like. When I go to comic book stores, I'll just buy just a stack of just assorted booster packs of all these random things that they're selling for like $1, $2, $1.50, you know, $2.25, and I'll just show them with the stack and I'll say, "Would you take $20 for everything I'm holding right here?" And they're usually like, "Yeah, sure. I just want to get rid of this stock." The trading card singles that they sell at like comic book stores, those are usually not high ticket items, and they don't sell those in volume. Those are really kind of like the nickel and dime things. So if you walk up with a stack of that and say, "I'll give you $20," now it becomes a sale. In other words, they stand to make money on that deal. So most of the time they'll take that deal. That's just my little tip for if you like to hunt for tat like I do. But I talk about that because I buy a lot of those trading cards in bulk just to fill that thing up with. So it's not very often that some of the packs of trading cards are things that I genuinely actually am invested in. So this week is special because behind number 6 is, of course, Jurassic Park. On the back, let's take a look at the offer we got. Jurassic Park trademark, movie souvenir magazine. That actually would have been... I wonder if I could find that, because usually I was expecting this to be like, oh, the binder you put the cards in, but what does that say? This official studio authorized magazine. Hang on, sheet. Thank you for the 586.
Bitch, making it rain. He turned 586 today, by the way. Today's his birthday. He's 586 years old. Which is weird because I believe last year he told me he was 586 years old. So maybe he doesn't age. Maybe Sheep is like Gandalf, where he doesn't. His body does not know age. Although Gandalf looks pretty old, so I feel like he does age. But I don't understand the mythos of Lord of the Rings. All right, I'm just here for the fucking dragons. Okay. Okay, let's just be honest here. I'm also here for the tat catalogs that we show off on these streams. So take a look at this. Studio Authorized Magazine is a must for all Jurassic Park fans and collectors. 68 full-color pages, chock-filled with dinosaur action, and over 100 movie photos. So it's got cast and crew interviews, complete movie story, and it's not really... you could put that on like a paragraph. Behind-the-scenes info... Pinups? Hang on. Pinups and more. Oh, hopefully we got some pinups of the dinosaurs there. I mean, Jeff Goldblum does say in the movie, do you have someone that just runs around and checks under all the dinosaurs' dresses? I mean, if that's what the pinup is, I gotta get in on that. I gotta spend y'all's Patreon bucks on that. That's just gonna be for me. I'm sorry. That's gonna be for me.
2 holograms randomly inserted in every 36 packs. Let's see if we get something good here. Oh no, I'm destroying the plastic. I'm destroying this 30-year-old plastic. I saved the wrappers in case I make like an art project with them, which reminds me I have to sell the Publishers Clearinghouse thing. Let's take a look at what we got here. Let's open up. Oh man, I like the looks of this. Okay, let's flip it over. The LAFFS. See the stick? See the stick, stupid? Ah, no wonder you're extinct. Never say that. You never taunt a Dilophosaur. Don't call him stupid. Don't say no wonder you're extinct, because if you do that, he will fuck you to death in your Jeep. When that Jeep's rocking, don't come knocking. Oh my god. We get a character card of Jeff Goldblum? You being for real? Are you being for real? Also, I gotta point out, just while we're here, this old school Jurassic Park logo is my fucking childhood. Okay, I want just that logo on just a card by itself. I do like that. I mean, he plays Dr. Ian Malcolm in the movie, but I just refer to him exclusively as Mr. Goldblum. Electric Sheep City best character card. Hell yeah, I agree. Malcolm believes that the interaction of systems on Jurassic Park and the unknowns of bioengineering are too complex and therefore bound to fail. You spent so long asking whether or not you could that nobody stopped to ask if you should.
This is a picture of them filming some of the scenes on set. You can see it looks like, is that like a camera thing up there or something? This is when Dr. Grant and the kids are climbing the fence. The electric fence that's been deactivated, but little do they know that Laura Dern is down in the basement turning all the power back on. So, Dr. Grant and the girl get away. They do pretty good, but man, that fucking kid gets... he sees God for a minute. Oh man. Okay, well I guess the boy's name is Tim. Tell you what, this scene right fucking here, this is one of my favorite scenes from this movie. This like scared the hell out of me when I was a kid, but it was also so damn cool. Like when they're in the kitchen and like they're sneaking around, they try to hide in the refrigerator and stuff, or the dumbwaiter, and they like throw the ladle to try to distract the raptors and stuff. That was a kick-ass scene. That also reminds me, what's on the back of this one? An actor's life isn't easy. Here, Jurassic Park cast members are put through their strenuous paces in the tense and exciting electrified fence scene. But alright, so we got the Raptors. Oh my fucking god. I love every single card we've gotten. That's I mean, it doesn't... The fact that we're opening up Jurassic Park cards is not fair to the process, because I'm gonna fucking cream my pants over every single thing that comes out of this booster pack. But it's not very often that we open something and I love every single one of them. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, there could be a checklist card in here, but I feel like even then I'd probably still be happy to have that. Zondo, where was that dinosaur handler? Phil Tippett, you son of a bitch! If you would have done your job, well, hang on. If Phil would have done his job, there wouldn't have been a movie for them to film. So, I guess sometimes when people slack off, there is a net gain. There is a net gain. So of course we got the T-Rex nudging the the 1993 Ford Explorer. That was my first car. When I was a teenager, I specifically hunted down a 1993 model Ford Explorer, just like the kind from this movie, because I was going to have it painted like the one from the movie. But the transmission fucked up, and at that point, fixing the car became more than the value of the car. So I just had to cut my losses, and I bought a different car. But I'm still upset about that. One day. Next one is, that's Dr. Hammond here, John Hammond, showing everybody his gift shop, I believe, saying, check out, you could buy a Jurassic Park lunchbox. We made living biological attractions so astonishing they'll capture the imagination of the entire world. You gotta think, like, the universe that Jurassic Park takes place in, I presume, like, Disney World exists there. If you have real-ass dinosaurs, why the fuck do you care about Mickey Mouse? Walt Disney ain't got shit on you, okay? It doesn't matter. What does Walt Disney... I mean... Well, they got the Magic Kingdom? Fuck that. What do they got? Space Mountain? You have fucking dinosaurs, okay? I'm sorry, as cool of a ride as Space Mountain is, if you have real-life dinosaurs, Space Mountain loses. Okay? Okay? Next card, we got a Brachiosaurus. That's a veggie dinosaur. He's a big boy. He's got, big boy down here, tall boy up here. He doesn't fit in frame. I gotta kind of do it like that. Is this the sticker? This is a bomb-ass sticker. Take a look at that. That right there is a Utah raptor mistakenly identified as a velociraptor, and I don't care about what science has to say. This is my anti-vaxxer moment right here. These motherfuckers ain't got feathers, okay? You put feathers on your raptors, I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you. All right? I don't care if recent discoveries suggest that dinosaurs look like fucking ugly ass turkeys. You can't take my child away from me, okay? You cannot. I will resist that. Okay? If it means getting measles, I'll resist that. Fuck you. It's not the sticker. This is just artwork that was drawn for the movie. This was to be the most lethal of dinosaur characters and the most intelligent. They gave the raptors an intensely threatening, premeditated disposition. As in Michael Crichton's novel, velociraptors dominate several key scenes in the Jurassic Park movie. Among them were Muldoon's demise, Clever Girl, and the climactic confrontation in the Rotunda, when dinosaurs ruled the Earth. This down here, I need to look up who this artist is. Apparently his name is Crash, and that picture doesn't help because I think that might be Rod Stewart. I'm actually glad that you guys like the phrase, "This is my anti-vax moments." I'm good for one one-liner in every show that just becomes the one to tide you over until next week, okay? I was promised 8 movie cards and a sticker. Is it the Brachiosaurus? No. Is it? Hang on. I don't want to, separate the cards and screw them up. It's not Jeff Goldblum. Which one of these is the sticker? Oh, maybe it's the... Okay, this one doesn't... Oh, yeah, look, right here it says Peel, duh. So we did get a sticker. At first I thought maybe Steven Spielberg was screwing us, but he didn't. He's an honest man. Would make some good movies. When he went back to film school, I think he didn't finish film school when he became a director, so when he went back to make it an official thing and he had to turn in a project for his final evaluation, he turned in fucking Schindler's List, which I think is a hilarious fuck you, or like a joke maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think Steven Spielberg may making Holocaust jokes, but when it's time to turn in your final exam and you get to turn in Schindler's List, I feel like, all right, why'd you even come to class, buddy? All right, let's take a look. This is gonna be the hardest. What's my favorite one? I think I've ever done. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop the easy ones. I'm just gonna say the two that take place inside the central building. Those are gonna be easy cuts. I'm more of a theropod person, not a sauropod person. So Brachiosaurus, you know, you can go. The behind the scenes on set scenes, that's pretty cool, but that's gonna be the next round of cuts. Man, I think as much as I like the car, I think I'm going to drop the Ford Explorer one from that. That leaves us, of course, with these four. If I had to pick between the two dinosaurs, I'm going to go with the Velociraptors. As much as I like the Dilophosaur, you know, I'm gonna drop that one. That, of course, leaves us with Jeff Goldblum, the Raptors, and then the scene with the Raptors in the kitchen, which are basically the holy trifecta of everything I love about this movie. And I don't think I can make any more cuts. I don't think I can.
I'm gonna call it, you know, this is my show. I'm gonna call it a three-way tie between these three fantastic cards right here. And like I said, so many more from the set I actually adore, but again, if I had to pick favorites, this is what it's going to be whittled down to. Those were some Jurassic Park movie cards, and I have a few more packs of these. I think I actually bought these special from a comic book store, from someone who sells like conventions or whatever. That's where I usually get a lot of these things. So I think I bought a few of those. I think I opened a few on my own just to relive, you know, that aspect of my childhood, and then the rest went, you know, into the prize boxes there. But when we open one of these, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. There's no way. There's nothing we could open. And I don't want to jinx it, but there's nothing we could open that would make it bad. That would make it bad. Also, Fange Mode, of course there's more. Old trading cards are like the one thing that I am really good at tracking down for this show. I got a lot of them. I mean, you guys have seen the piece of trivia that shows the inside of the drawer in front of me, where they're all in there. Thanks for checking out this video. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't. Either way, your feedback is appreciated. And you can also subscribe to GatorBox if you like this content and want to see more of it from us. Catch us live Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/GatorBox. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do so at patreon.com/GatorBox or streamlabs.com/GatorBox.